Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Chris. If this is your first time here, I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please do those YouTubey things like, subscribe, share, comment, etc. It would be very much appreciated by me. And to all my returning friends and dear True Blues, thanks so much for your continued love, support, kindness, and friendship. It means the world to me. So what are we doing today? Today we are doing an unboxing from my dear friends from PAM Diamond Paintings. I am so excited. I am plotting because I absolutely love this canvas. So just a super kind of quickish story, if you indulge me just a little bit. Well, first off, let me say, this will be linked down below in the description box. So go check Pam's site out. Not only this canvas, if you like it, but all her other stuff. She has tons and tons of stuff. And so it'd be really appreciated if you go check them out. Okay, so what had happened was, us sneak peekers will get some pictures and we, go through them. And, I really like this one. So I was lucky enough to get it. And this was the kind, though, that it's kind of like you look at it and like, oh, she's cute. So I thought, I like it, I like doing it. And at this point in my kind of diamond painting career, I like doing certain paintings that, are kind of lower on the confetti scale and, that look really super rendered well, or that I think will render well. So kind of more of a simple sort of design, because I have so many to do and, that kind of stuff. So, I really like this one, so I thought she's really cute. I'll get her, I'll ask for her, and I got her. But let me tell you, when I got her home and I took her out of the box the first time, I was plotting because I love it. It's one of those things where and this happens all the time. I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens to me, where you'll see a diamond painting and you'll think, oh, that's really cute, that's nice. I don't know. But then if you see somebody unbox it, you'll be like, oh, I need that. And that is what this was. This was like, originally it was like, it's cute, but then I unboxed it. Or I unboxed it because it's a sneak peek. I was like, oh yes, I'm so thrilled. I'm so happy. So I can't wait for you to see it. I hope you love it as much as I do. So of course, thank you to Pam and Pam's team and all other sneak peekers for our little cute community we have amongst ourselves. And I really, appreciate you all, and I so appreciated to Pam Diamond Painting for letting me do these for them. All right, so with all that said, again, I didn't want to take up too much time talking. I want to show you the kit, so I'm going to just move you on down. Oh, let me move this out of the way. I'm going to move you on down so we can look at the kit itself, right? So hopefully I'll do this and I won't knock you all over. Okay. I think that should be good. And it's morning and there's sun, so there's glare coming right through the window, so I hope it doesn't affect it too much. So a PAM kit will come in a box like this, a nice sturdy cardboard box. So open it and you get the painting and all your stuff in here. So here it is. So of course, like I said, I looked at this already, so this is basically just the contents of what I did. So it comes nicely wrapped in, I'm just going to move the box away real quick. Oops. It comes wrapped around the white tissue paper to protect it and to make it nice and very pretty and presentable. So I got a nice little thank you card from Pam. So thank you so much for sending me. That's really nice that you do that. So we got our toolkit here. So you got your standard diamond painting pen. Get it in the little bag. You got your standard white boat or tray. We got some tweezers here, and they are the sort of murder tweezers. They're like manslaughter tweezers. They're sharp, but not sharp as the other ones. We have a multi-placer. We got 3 multi-placers. The fatter ones, a 3 and a 5 and a 7 or 8, something like that. We have some pretty purple washi tape, like marbly tape. The hand grip for the pen. Let me just put these over here, out of the way. Our little tray of wax. And you have a couple of waxes in here. 2 waxes. Remember, of course, to lift up the the little thing over there. And we also get a little cover minder. And I got this adorable little bear. Look at him. Oh, it fits my mood too. A little stormy kind of cloud bear. Isn't that cute? There's the back with the magnet. Love it. So adorable. Okay, I'm gonna put him on my lamp of cover minders. All right, so now let me open this way. Put that here. No peekies. Okay, so what do we have here? We have our drills and we have our list, our sticker sheet. So this is a round. It is a 60 by 60, which, by the way, I don't know about you all, but again, at this point in my diamond painting career, I have found that like 50 by 50, 50 by 70, 60 by 60, those are like the optimal size for diamond paintings, or that I like, meaning the ones that I like to do best, because it's not too small, so you don't feel like you're either wasting money or it's going too quickly. And a lot of times very small diamond paintings also have the confetti that it's just, you know, too much and the picture doesn't come out, the quality isn't as great. But if it's larger than this, then it kind of feels like it takes longer. And listen, excuse me, as somebody who, you know, I don't have a job and I have no social life, 0 life, so I spend, you know, a lot of time diamond painting during the day. If it takes me longer than 2 weeks to finish a big painting, like a 60 by 80 or something, I'm like, oh my God, this is taking forever. And that's me who has a lot of time and diamond paints a lot. So imagine a lot of you all out there who actually have lives and families and jobs and all that, who actually takes you a long time to finish a painting, you know, that's super large. And I don't know about you all, but I love finishes. It makes me feel accomplished. It makes me feel, you know, that I've done something. And I think sometimes the lack of finishes for some people, you know who you are, including some of my friends, I think it like kind of makes people lose the mojo. So that's why I think these kind of sizes are really great. Usually the quality is pretty good as far as renders goes on this kind of size. And you can do it kind of in more of a manageable time. But that's just me. So like I said, it's a 60 by 60, this one. And it has ABs and what I believe are like a fairy kind of dusting or pixie dust, or what I'm calling, I don't remember exactly what Pam calls it, but I'm going to call them Pam dusts because Pam, P, dusts, you know. So I'm going to call them Pam dusts. And there's 2 of them. So here are our colors for this one. Not as bright as you might usually see some of my paintings. We have a lot of darker colors, a lot of blues, dark blues, grays, some purples in there. All right, so it has 50 colors, and there are the 2 ABs and the 2 Pam dusts. So let's turn it over and see. The suspense, it should be over. All right, and before I show you, I'll just say this is called Witch of the Star Realm by Little Miss Darron, which is such a cute name, right? Here she is, white with a big old glare in front of. Can you believe it? Okay, I'll move it this way just so you can see real quick before we get closer. Here she is. Isn't she fabulous, guys? So like I said, when I first saw this, the picture of this, I thought, oh, it's so cute. I opened this and oh my God, I'm plotzing. I am so plotzing. I love it. This hits so many marks for me. Like I said, so I'll show you up close in a minute, but I will say this. This is a good mixture of confetti and color blocking. There's not super huge chunks of what I would call huge chunks of color blocking, and there's not super huge craziness of confetti. So that's good. I think it's basically a good standard kind of diamond painting drill field. It is celestial. We have the moon, we have a planet, we have stars, we have constellations, we have clouds. I love this kind of stuff. It has a figure in it, so you know me, I love doing people. So this is a cartoony witch. I love the fact that her outfit has constellation and stars in it, including on her hat. And she has a wand. Instead of like a broom or anything, she's a witch with a wand. But she's dressed in kind of the, in my opinion, although I'm not super down in witch lore, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But usually when you see witches with the black dress and the black hat, you know, you kind of, I don't know, maybe it's different nowadays, especially with all the diamond paintings with witches in it. But for me, it's still, I think of a stereotypical kind of like bad witch or evil witch. And you always picture them with brooms. But she has a wand, guys. Oh, I just love it. And it's just really pretty. And I love the pops of color. In the back, we have some pinks and some blues and purples and some greens in the background, which I love the different colors back there. That contrasts the kind of, well, looks like some sort of grayish clouds and the moon and the, like Saturn. I'll call it Saturn since it has the rings up there. So, again, before I talk more about it, we have our information up here. This is like a canvas number, our information with the sizing and the kind of drills. We have the PAM logo up here, or icon. We have the cherish the beauty in every sparkle, which is their motto down there. And, of course, down here we have, again, Witch of the Star Realm by Little Miss Darron. Like I said, there are 50 shapes, color, or not 50 shapes, colors, and sizes. This isn't a special drill. There are 50 colors in here. We go from 1 to 9 in the numbers. Then we have a lot of the alphabet down there. Again, love that. Alphanumerics, my favorite. And then for the rest of them, we go into symbols. I'm just going to turn her this way so I can look at it real quick. And I'm going to show you the sticker sheet. So we get a sticker sheet here, individually done peel off stickers for your labels. And here is the closer image and the actual piece of artwork, the original artwork. Look how cute that is, guys. Okay. So let's pop open our drills. So the drills, again, what I really like is they come in this really sturdy plastic bag. A lot of times, from, you know, depending where you get it from, these bags can be kind of weak and they rip a lot. But these bags that Pam uses, they're kind of stronger plastic and they're larger. So I always find them very sturdy and nice. So you also get an inventory sheet. So not only do you get stickers, but you get inventory. And it's the same thing, only this tells you the quantity of drills. I'm not sure if they're the ones included or that you need. I never know that. Excuse me. I'm thinking the amount you need. For instance, this O, this symbol 22, which is the O, which quantity says 42. To me, that you're not only going to get 42 in the bag, so I'm guessing that's what you're going to need for the canvas, and of course you'll get more drills than you need. So that's nice to have if you like the inventory. And I'm just going to pull out the specials, which are here. So I'm going to show you in a minute where these go on here, and we'll talk about that more. So we have 4 of them. This is a AB, our first one, and it's 208. It's a purple. Very nicely coated, the ABs are. And the other AB is another purple, a light purple. It's 210. Now, the Pam dusts are this darker color. It's 3371. If you know me, I tend to call them fairy dusts because I'm just not a fan. And this is 819 because I don't think you really can see much of it. Oh, let me turn the light on here. Maybe that'll work a little bit. Okay, so those are our 4 special stuff in here. So let's look for them, where they go in here. So this is the big bag. Let's start with this one, which is kind of a very, kind of a peachy. No, peach is too bright. This is extremely light. It's not white, but it has a sort of a extremely light flesh tony color. Think of it that way. So this one is 819, and this is like the alpha sign, let's say. Alpha, omega sign, I always forget which ones. So those go a lot in where this white area is. So it's not covering up the complete white areas on these like outlines you see here. Like outlines on the wand and the her and the clouds and the moon and all that. It's a lot, basically all in that area. So anywhere you see this white in her face is all that color, or mostly. So anywhere you see that white on the canvas is where you'll see this PAM dust color. As for this one, the darker color, which is like a kind of, I can't tell if that's supposed to be purple or very dark brown, because to me it almost looks black. Or it's extremely like chocolate brown. That's how dark it is. Hard to tell. And that is like the sideways M. And from my recollection, the only place I really saw that was right in here on the side over here, right in this dark area. They had some over here. That's the only thing I will say about this canvas is don't love where the specials go on here. I'm thinking that the computer generated them, where to put them. Because it just doesn't make sense to me. Like they have them over here. For this purple one here, it's kind of like the sideways greater than, less than symbol. But the fat one, because that's the other thing. There's a regular one and then there's kind of like a fatter kind of one. You'll know when you see it. But those kind of just blend in, just kind of all around these little areas. There's some over here, there's some over here. A lot of them all in this area with that color. And since that's like this purplish pink looking, area, that's where those go. And there's not a lot of areas, obviously, except this side of the canvas. And finally, this 208, which is the darkest purple. And that is like the upside down arrow curved, and that's all up in here. Right over here, through here a little bit. So those were where they go. There's some, the ABs go over here on this side, over here, and over here. And like I said, do the white areas. Personally, for me, not loving it. So another thing that ticks the happiness quotient, if you want to say, with me with this canvas is, if you know me, I love to zhuzh my canvases up. I love changing things on them. And I only do that if I feel I can do it in an easy way. If the canvas is too detailed, then I don't do it, because to me, diamond painting is about relaxation and enjoyment. And if I have to kind of struggle to figure out where my changing drills have to go, then that's not enjoyable anymore. So I like easy changes. And this is kind of something that I can easily change. So I have recently gone through my stash of diamond paintings, and I got rid of a lot of stuff, just to, quite honestly. I really couldn't do anything with them, so a lot of some of them got trashed, and I threw out the budget ones, not the premium ones at all, just some budget ones. But I saved the drills, and so what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to probably not use these specials that came with the kit at all. I think it's fine if, you know, you get it and it'll be perfectly fine again. And it's just up to personal preference. I think it's fine. It'll come out fine if you use them how it comes. But what I'm going to do is you go into my huge drill stash now that I have from other paintings that I got rid of. And I'm probably just going to kind of replace these with just regular drills where you've seen the ABs over here. I don't think I'm going to put any of those ABs down anywhere. Or the PAM dusts. But what I'm going to do is this. I am going to do the white areas. Well, I'm going to do her face in a regular drill. But I'm going to do the white areas all in like probably a white AB. I could maybe do it in crystal. But I don't know yet. Or I could do it both. I could maybe do some in crystal, some in white AB. That's the fun of it, you know. Or, I mean, crystal clear. Or I could use the crystal clear AB ones, too. And that's, so I'm going to do all that. And I'm going to make them thicker because if you, oops, I want to bring you down closer, excuse me. So, if we look closer at the canvas, we can see, I don't know if you can see, but there are other symbols in the area. So if you see like the that symbol there, that's where those PAM dust goes. But then you also see some Z's in there, and in that area, then you can see some 8s and some female sign. Here you can see 5s and music symbol and J's. So that's just how it is charted, of course. That's how they all chart them like that. But I'm probably going to make that all either a solid white AB or crystal or a combination of, depending where I do. So perhaps maybe on the clouds I'll do a crystal, and on her I'll do the AB, or vice versa. You know, same thing with the wand, and all throughout, you know, same thing. So anywhere you see the white, I'm going to use those two sort of drills probably. I'm probably going to take a black drill and try to make the black strand that's separating her hair like that. And then I'll use the whatever drills provided for the brown hair. I'll use that. But to make these distinct, I'll probably use like just black drills for that. And maybe I'll use a special drill on this, you know, this kind of star here. And this also has other stars or dots in the background, like here. And, you know, just here dotted areas. And especially, you know, up here. So I'll probably use some sort of special drill. Again, whether it's clear or something. Maybe I could use color. I don't know yet. I'll probably use those back there as well. And of course, you know, how fun is it going to be doing the constellation and the stars in her outfit and in the moon. And again, remember the crescent's going to all be outlined in that, and then in here. And I'm going to keep the inside of the crescent all what it's charted as. This is just going to be so fun to do. And it's just going to look absolutely fabulous. Either way, it's going to be fabulous. So, just one more thing before I go. So, the cover sheet is 2 pieces. It is a little thin, but it comes off easily. So, there's no ripping, you know, really to worry about. Super sticky. Very nice sticky. I mean, really nice. And I like that it does come in 2 pieces because I start, personally, the way I diamond paint is a little weird for a lot of people, probably, but I start in the middle, so I start halfway. So I will kind of put a line of release paper that I cut across here, and then I start over here and go across, and then I go down here. It's just how I feel comfortable diamond painting, because I don't like to start at the bottom and then me leaning against them when I'm going like this. And I don't like starting all the top and having to lean against all the diamond painting. you know, while you're doing that, and I don't like having this somehow rolled up. So I do it that way. I start from the middle, go across, and then go to the bottom. And then what I'll do is I'll just flip it around and do the same thing. I'll start from the middle this way, go across here, and then go across here. That's how I do it. And we all do have our own sort of ways to do it. Now I'm just going to give you a close-up of the painting before we leave. So you can see what the drill field looks like. It's clear to me. And you can also see the areas that have a good amount of general color blocking and a good amount of general confetti. Okay, guys. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. So what do you think of her? Do you not just love her? Oh, I really hope you do. I hope to get this to this year, maybe in September. So I'll have it done in time for the, you know, Halloween-y kind of area, time period. So hopefully I'll be able to get it done in September. I don't know if there's an event around that time that I'll be doing anything in, or I mean, I can do it at the middle of September. Who knows what's going on at that time. But I really hope to get this one done this year. Tell me all your thoughts. Do you love her? Do you want her? Do you need her? I hope you do. She is just too fabulous for words. Even though I've been talking for 27 minutes. So, sorry for the long video again. Remember, I'm going to link her below, so check her out, snag her, and look at the rest of Pam's Diamond Painting and see if there's anything you like. I hope you do. Find the other sneak peeky people, my other dear friends who sneak peek stuff for Pam as well. They have fabulous stuff to show you. It's coming up soon. I might be the first one in this new kind of round in the next couple weeks to be showing stuff. So keep an eye out on their videos. And guys, thank you so much to Pam and team for trusting me with your product. And I just adore it. And I adore all of you wonderful viewers. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll say until next time, please everybody, be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. And see you next time. Bye guys. Love ya.